Evening guys, I just wanted to make another quick update video because I fitted the jaw piston rods, I guess you call them, and I thought some people might be interested in seeing how they look when the jaw's moving. Also done a couple of other bits and pieces that I'll show you. First of all, I just wanted to show you how the inside of my head looks now. As you know, I'm running an Arduino with this to give it some automated movement, so it's not going to be remote controlled. The movements are based on a program that I've written that gives the head random move, side to side movement, and the jaw opening closing randomly as well. This is the Arduino. It's an Arduino Nano. I did originally start with an Arduino Uno, which I believe I've got down here somewhere. So as you can see, that's a lot bigger. There's no way that's going to fit in there. So I bought a Nano. They're not expensive, so it can all fit inside the head. A little controller in the back there, you can't quite see it, which is a driver for the stepper motor. That's how I've got the jaw moving. That's all, again, all controlled by the Arduino. You'll notice that now I've only got these two thin wires coming out from the head, rather than the whole big bunch. I did think that maybe trying to route all of those wires down to the base is going to be a bit of a mission, especially these, if I'm going to go through these pistons or these hoses on the side here. Might be a bit difficult to get all the wires through. So I'm just basically got to find a way to get these two down to the base. Shouldn't be a problem, fingers crossed. What else have I done? Okay, so back onto that mod on the head that I did with the chip. I've made up a little chip. It's roughly based on the one in the movie. I know people are going to tell me that it's not movie accurate, or oh, I know it should be red and all the rest of it, but the problem is this chip needs to conduct, otherwise the head doesn't turn on. So, I mean, if anybody's got any ideas on or materials to use that are red, that will allow me to put on the surface. It needs to be durable as well, because obviously if that's being pushed in and out of the head, it can't wear off. I've tried nail varnish, but again, it's not conductive, but also it rubs off. So I think it needs to be some sort of, I mean, this is copper tape, so I mean, it's quite durable. It doesn't rub off, or so I've used that for now, and it conducts. So I'll just pop that in, and then you can see the jaw moving. So I've done the usual weathering with Nuln Oil on those pistons. We just have to give it a minute for, there we go. Because the jaw moves randomly. It's based on a random number, 1 to 10, and if I think I've chosen 5, it doesn't really matter. It's just a 1 in 10 chance of the jaw opening. Sometimes you get lucky and you get 5 pops up like a few times in a row, but it should be a 1 in 10 chance that the jaw opens on each movement. Luckily we're getting quite a few here, so you can see it in action. Okay, so what I'm going to do with the top, I think, is buy some sort of aluminium. Maybe use the lathe at school, because I work in a school. And I'm back, sorry about that. Somebody rang my phone and cut my video off. So yeah, as I was saying, I'm going to buy a piece of aluminium, I think, use a lathe to sort of get the contour of that inside bit, and have that second cap inside. I might actually join it to the chip, so when you pull it out, it pulls the chip out as well, rather than having to pull the chip out yourself. And then obviously you'll just have the cap on top. Might actually put a couple of stainless steel small, I don't know, M1 or M2 torque screws in there, because I know on the film they undo some screws. I mean, this is going on memory now, so I might be wrong, but I'm sure they undo some screws in this top bit and pull it to get it off. So maybe see if I can replicate that. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Other than that, that's how it looks at the moment. Not too bad. Put those jaw pieces on as well. I actually put some super glue on the screws before I glued those on, because with the jaw opening and closing, they might come loose, and if you super glued those on, you're going to have trouble getting them off to tighten the screw back in. So I put some super glue on. You can use thread lock as well, same sort of thing. So yeah, there we go. Any questions, comment below.